Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Pistons. A threat to take over the game every time he gets on the floor. Cade Cunningham getting ready to go, making his mark as they settle in for game time at Fiserv Forum. Pistons, Bucks. We'll be right back for the tip-off. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Milwaukee. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. And, of course, there's the Pistons, a few slots below them.
And I think for the Pistons, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward. Forward pair, Damian Lillard out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Portis in at the pivot, manning the middle. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem. Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy two-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Now, here's Cunningham. The shot by Thompson, no good. Middleton against Thompson. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And Middleton just does a little bit of everything out there. A perfect team player.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had 37 points last game out. During the pass to Stewart. Pistons passing it around. There's the lob to Durham. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Giannis outside. Pass to Connaughton, and here's Giannis. Lillard with no one around. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lillard's got his second bucket tonight.
It's simple. Lillard is an elite shot maker.
Here's Cunningham. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ivy against Connaughton. Lillard outside. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thompson, a beautiful reverse layup.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Inside. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Middleton's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jalen Duren.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Stewart. Cunningham for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 5 now.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now, here's Ivy. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Unselfishness from Lillard, has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Ivy. That shot misses. Nice D from Lillard.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Portis a screen on Cunningham. Here's Lillard. Right through the D for the layup. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Seventh in rebound, and they're top half of the league in field goal percentage. And patience has been one of their better virtues.
Greg, those rebounding numbers you mentioned say a lot about the attitude of this team. They're going to battle you. They do all the dirty work in the post, and it really helps them. Pistons trailed by 5. And here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Middleton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Toronto.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Portis can't get it to go.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show. Anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on the court, so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Sasser with it. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Right block shot. That one off the back iron and out.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for the Bucks. Hardaway's checked in for Detroit. The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Antetokounmpo against Stewart. Here's Beauchamp. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Bucks lead by 1.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harris a screen on Trent. And stolen by Prince. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, Wright really understands when he needs to look to pass the ball. An outstanding all-around player.
Pistons trail by 3. Here's Sasser. Still scoreless. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Like 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Winslow's shot is off. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Giannis. Off target at the rim. To the paint. There's the steal. Trent outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A wide open look here for Wright. Good on the three-point shot.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's Sasser, guarded by Wright. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for Trent. Here's Harris, and he makes that one.
You know, Harris has learned how to score despite tough, physical, airtight defense. He's an experienced, versatile scorer.
Now here's Wright. Prince in the corner. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Sasser, guarded by Wright. And it's Wright with the ball for Milwaukee. 6-point lead. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Wright nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, You got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
Hardaway hits them both. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Wright, and he banks in the layup. Wright's got 7 points.
Boy, I appreciate how competitive Wright is. Likes taking it inside and doing his work there.
Stewart with the screen on Green. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Hardaway. He's got 7. Fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Pistons trailed by 5. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Duren in at the center position. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Duren's got his second bucket.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Cunningham passes to Duren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
That's good from Duren. on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Lillard. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto. Cunningham with some nice D. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. With the teardrop. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Winslow.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value. And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Thompson. He's putting up 9 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Cunningham's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's White. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through.
Winslow is screen on Lillard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they also rank right in the top 10 in terms of fast break points. They don't force a lot, but when they get an opportunity, boy, do they like to get out on the break.
And their shooting percentage deserves another mention. You notice how well, Greg, they create those good looks in tight. They don't waste their time with low percentage shots. Trent's checked in for DeLon Wright. Now, Connaughton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's Lillard missing. Pistons trail by 4. Ivy up top. He's defended by Connaughton. Cunningham's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Trent gets the bucket.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Piston shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Pass to Thompson. Duran sets the screen for Thompson. Now Duran defended by Portis. And there it is for him. And it's 7 points here for Jalen Duran.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Trent can't hit. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Cunningham. No good on that one. Great D that time from Middleton. Trent outside. Connaughton sets a screen for Trent. Connects from 3-point range. Trent's got 5 points so far.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. In the third spot, the Bucks.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
Lillard looking around. Portis sets the pick for Lillard to the inside. And Portis throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now, here's Portis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
Now, here's Ivy. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Lillard comes with the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Duren with a screen on Portis. Ivy off target from three-point range. Milwaukee leading by 4. Connaughton passes to Lillard. Misses from close range.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Thompson against Portis. Duren with a screen on Portis. Thompson inside the line. It's hauled in by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
And Duren slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Middleton, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now here's Winslow. There's the lob to Duren. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Duren. Harris comes in for Winslow. Hardaway's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver, because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Trent. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pistons trail by 4. Sasser with it. Lillard picks him up. From the wing. Sasser can't hit.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
The first one falls.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. That one misses.
You know, one of the things that makes Taurean Prince a real asset is that he embraces his role. It could be points, maybe it's boards. Whatever you want him to do, he pretty much can do it.
Bucks leading by 5. Giannis passes to Beauchamp. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hardaway for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
And
a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's putting up 31 points per, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's Prince. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
They are heating up, percolating here in the second quarter, letting it fly from distance.
Here's Sasser. And there's the defensive 3-second call. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And the technical free throw is good. Three from the inbound.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise Giannis swatted that one away.
And that one drops. Thompson's got 6. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Wright, takes it inside, banked in off the glass.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Sasser with it. Nothing on the board. Hardaway with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Right outside. Giannis dishes to Wright. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Beauchamp passes to Green. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now here is Hardaway. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Tim Hardaway Jr. go to the line here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Pistons have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Wright. Here's Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beauchamp passes to Antetokounmpo. Tries again. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And stolen by Wright. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Beauchamp. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bucks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Prince's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Stewart. Hasn't made one yet. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Stewart. 17 points for him last game against Miami.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Oh, big time move by Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here is Hardaway. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that three makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Look at Detroit. They're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Bucks.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Pistons trail by 5. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. And it's Lillard in a point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact. Cunningham
against Lillard. Outside Portis. Pass to Middleton. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Middleton with it. Picked up by Thompson. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Thompson gets it to go.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. There's the triple. Thompson with the rebound.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Bucks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Cunningham. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And that one, good. Middleton's got 8 points.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. With the drive, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
The Pistons making a change here. Winslow's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lillard outside. Middleton outside. This one for 3. Milwaukee the rebound. Lillard against Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. There's the lob to Durant.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Cunningham. Putting up 26 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Here's Portis. Drops in the layup for 2. Portis has got 6 points.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Portis. Cunningham kicks to Winslow. To the wing on the left. Here's Durant. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lillard against Cunningham. Lillard left side. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 13 points in the game.
Dame with a strong finish at the rim. Boy, can he pack a punch.
Cunningham outside. The three. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Middleton outside. Connaughton kicks to Giannis. And there's the drive. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Cunningham looking it over. Stewart with the screen on Connaughton. Here's Cunningham. From the top of the key, he buries it. Cunningham's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
That free throw, no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Harris is checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Fires the three. They get it back. Duran, he's still up. Now he is 9 of 10. Bucks trail by 5. Giannis outside. Ivy against Trent. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harris misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Lillard gets it to go.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look here for Detroit. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Ivy. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. The Pistons leading. Here's Sasser. He has yet to score. Pass to Duran. Back to Sasser. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Lobbed up there for Prince. Trent passes to Prince. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Prince has got 10 points.
Prince not one to back down from a challenge. Even when you contest his shot, he's going to still concentrate and get it up and down.
Now Sasser. Here's Hardaway. Nice shot from the wing. Hardaway has got 24 points.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to right. Oh, and there's the out. There's Giannis taking flight.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Harris a screen on right. Into the lane. Here's Sasser. Duran. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 2.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Harris against Prince. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Here's Sasser. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Trent outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 3. Hardaway with it. He's got 24. Rebounded by Beauchamp. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-6 run. Hardaway against Wright. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 4 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And it's Wright missing. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside Hardaway. Back to Sasser. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sasser's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Right outside. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And take a look at this. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You think of some of the great passing big men over the years, and they are some of the best players ever. I mean, period. I'm sure that's not lost on him.
Certainly not. I mean, it's precisely why he's worked so hard to become the passer he is today. He didn't want to just be a scorer. He wanted to be a complete post player, and he's done it.
Hardaway for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Misses from short range. Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Duran.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Detroit, no good that time either. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
Hardaway for 3. Pistons keep it alive. Duran, no good. Milwaukee has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Beauchamp misses. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Sasser. And here's Thompson, guarded by Wright.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
The Pistons have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. No good on the free throw. Stewart checked in for Detroit. That one is no good. Harris finds Thompson. Now here is Hardaway. 24 points for him. Stewart with the screen on Green. Here's Sasser. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Wright outside. Puts one up from 19. And the jumper falls for him. Wright's got 15. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Stewart in at the 5. Lillard the pass to Portis. Harris looking it over. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 4. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Connaughton finds Trent. There's Portis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Thompson passes to Stewart. Down low. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Lillard the pass to Portis. Rebounded by the Pistons. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Portis a screen on Cunningham. And Portis throws it down.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
Pass to Ivy. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Stewart with the screen on Lillard. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Cunningham.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, just pure from the corner. Harris doesn't pass up an opportunity from there.
To the paint. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Thompson with the jam.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hands.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Detroit making a switch here. Duran's checked in, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Lillard the pass to Portis. Now Trent. And here is Connaughton. Here's Portis. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Lillard.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
That free throw good from Lillard. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Outside Portis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Portis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
With his height, the contest can be a non-issue, especially when Portis is in the paint.
Shots good by Duran. And the Pistons lead by 4.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Back to Lillard. Middleton against Stewart. Puts up a 3. And that's good. Chris Middleton for 3.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. And the shot is good. And that's now 10 points for Jaden Ivey.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
They get it again. Stewart misses the layup.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yeah, and how about that beautiful two-way play from Cunningham, turning defense into offense.
Cunningham against Lillard. Trent outside, and it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Portis a screen on Stewart. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Duran. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
Middleton outside. Portis sets the pick for Middleton. Lillard from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Duran's Pistons leading by 5. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. No one near him. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Lillard, the pass to Middleton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game. Bounce pass from Cunningham. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Stewart with the steal. And here we go. Pistons running again. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's good for 2. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Look, you can foul anybody but Lillard. I mean, this guy's a 90% career free throw shooter.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Trent. And Detroit with a change here, too. Tobias Harris is checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Both free throws good from Lillard. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 4. Thompson outside. Connaughton against Ivy. Back to Thompson. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Connaughton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Inside from 7. The shot is good off the backboard. Portis has got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Ivy. That one, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Harris outside. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Lillard with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Stolen by Thompson. All going up court. And Duran slams it in.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Trying to get open is Thompson. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Portis a screen on Cunningham. Lillard the pass to Portis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Portis has got 16 here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Ivy. Harris kicks to Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's 18 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen by Thompson. It's deflected beyond the arc. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. .105 left in the fourth quarter. Middleton the pass to Lillard. Cunningham with some nice D.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And the Bucks with possession. Trailing here by 8. Here's Lillard. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Who else? It's got to be Lillard in that situation. No question about it.
And they go to the intentional foul. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Pass to Harris. Harris draws the double. Ivy passes to Cunningham. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
.19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good. And so the Pistons take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up for